Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to American Falls by none other than Lancyboi. We are, of course, playing Farming Simulator 22. Pretty much left everything where we stopped our episode yesterday, so we're picking it up pretty much, well, actually, very much from where we left off yesterday with our foraging contract. Hope you're all having a really good Tuesday. Tuesday is upon us. Looks like we're about ready to wrap up the 1st of July. Here on the farm. Getting a little late, but I kind of wanted to get this, if not done, the 1st of July. Let's try and get most of it wrapped up before it gets too dark, which means I need to stop yapping and we need to get working. Let's hire a helper. Let's find out who's helping us. Alright, he's alright. Cletus. Jim Bob, Billy, Steve, not really sure what his name is, other than good job, or do a good job. I'm going to hit my lights if he won't, just so we can see what's going on a little bit better. As you remember, our helper struggled just a touch with this field and its little island setup. I'm kind of hoping he figures the rest of it out easily enough. What is going on? Oh, I see. Okay. I see it. It's the blades turning, and it looked a little bit like, almost looked a little bit like there were lights going on there. Which side do you want me on, Steve? Over here? I'll come over here. You all remember that monkey, Steve? From Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Steve the monkey. Steve was amazing. I love Steve the monkey. He was me and my kids' favorite little guy. He was a rascal. He was definitely a bit of a rascal. I'm going to scooch on this side over here, Steve. I like it better on this side. Makes more sense to not run over our crop. Let me see if I remember. Matchy speed. Looks like I remember. Before I forget, my apologies. I honestly don't remember if I welcomed Storm to the channel yesterday. If I did, well, you get 2 welcomes to the channel. I also want to welcome T. Becca to the channel. Thanks for your subscriptions. Really appreciate that. T. Becca got me thinking. Immediately, maybe I should be called Coffee Brad. I am currently working on trying to find, I don't even want to say the perfect cup of coffee, but a really good cup of coffee. I remember many years ago, I always say many years because I never like to give the number, but I remember many years ago, oh, Steve's going to quit at this little island up here. Yeah, alright, well, we'll see how Steve does, but many years ago, many, oh, so many. This is how impactful I think a really good cup of coffee can be. I remember being at this restaurant, downtown Minneapolis. I'm quite confident, well, I shouldn't say that, it might still be there. See, Steve, you quit on me. Keep going, buddy. You don't want to keep going, though. Oh, there's some there. No? Okay. This is how impactful it was, though. To this day, I remember that brew. And when I tasted that coffee, it was like immediately I knew what good coffee was. For me, you know, it's always about your individual taste, right? But for me personally, it was, without question, the best coffee I'd ever had to that point. And I'm assuming that since I've never felt that same feeling, Steve's giving us a little bit of the stink eye over there. You see that? He was eyeballing us. I caught it. But since I haven't had that feeling that I remember since then, I can only assume I've not had amazing coffee since then. I remember something kind of close. 290 in wages? Really? You deserve that much, you think, buddy? I think I'm getting a little bit far away here. I remember having something a little close to it. And you'll have to excuse me, my throat today has been causing me some issues. A few years ago, I was doing some cold brew, and I had some cold brew. And if you really want smooth, non-acidic, basically sweet coffee, do yourself a favor and do cold brew. Now, cold brew has its own unique flavor, pretty much, so you might not like it. But if coffee kind of hurts your tummy, a lot of people, the coffee acidity and stuff kind of hurts their stomach. I highly recommend the cold brew action. I use something called the Toddy. It's this white, it's kind of cheap looking, but it's this white bucket. It has 4 legs. You put a cork in it. You put a filter in the bottom of it. You fill it up with a crap ton of coffee. You pour water over the crap ton of coffee, and you let it stew for about, I don't know, 12 hours, 16 hours. I think they say all the way up to 24 hours. You can let it steep, and it makes a concentrate. And then you take that concentrate and you do whatever you want with it. Add hot water. You can even add water and nuke it. I wouldn't nuke the coffee, but you can nuke the hot water, or you can use it as an iced coffee, maybe with some milk. That is smooth. That's smooth coffee, but it's got a little bit different flavor to it than just regular old coffee. So if you like some people really like the little bit more acidity and bitterness, a little bit, you don't obviously want too much, but I know I'm going down the coffee rabbit hole. My apologies, but this is where my brain has been. I got to keep my brain busy. Sometimes at work, it's just work keeps me busy, but otherwise, I got to keep my brain a little bit active, and I like having hobbies. A man should have a hobby. I don't know what that's from. I was watching some 50s. It might have been from like a... it was probably from like a Alfred Hitchcock or some 1950s show. Oh, no, I know what it's from. Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally remember. It's from Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho, when Norman Bates is talking to, oh yes, yeah, I can't remember her name, the shower scene gal. He's talking to her back in his little parlor, right, in the hotel, and he's talking about taxidermy, and she says, a man should have a hobby. And I'm thinking, okay, I guess a man should have a hobby, I don't know why a man should have a hobby, and a woman, I don't know, maybe a woman shouldn't have a hobby? Is that what I'm taking from it? Oh, different times. Come on, Steve. Stop hitting me. I think everybody should have a hobby. Even if it's just something just to kind of get your mind off of stress and nonsense. Maybe our hobby is farming simulator. That's a good hobby. I think gaming is a good hobby. I think my kids have redefined the word hobby. For them, I think gaming is probably more of a lifestyle. But I get it. I'm lucky. I actually feel lucky that I didn't grow up with all of this stuff, because I don't know how I would have handled it. I really don't know. I might not have finished school. Whoa, did Steve just turn his lights on? Oh, you did. Wow. Okay, buddy. Now we're talking. Now we're talking business. I was waiting for him to finally figure out that it was getting a little dark. He thinks we're done after this, but we're not. We're at 50%. But we've got quite a bit, I think, over there to do from all that stuff that Gwen decided not to do yesterday. So we're going to have to do a little bit of cleaning up. I don't know if that's something I want to do in the dark or maybe call it good for the evening. We can go home and take an evening nap and come back and finish this in the morning. It might be worth just doing that, to be honest with you. Wrapping it up here. Nice, very nicely done, my friend. We're at about 97%. I'm not really sure where he's going. I think he wants to try and get that little bit right there, but that's not going to work, buddy. Whoops. Let me fire you, because I don't even want to deal with you right now. And let's go over here. I don't know if this is even worth doing, these little bits right here. Probably not. I think our pipe is stuck. Our little antenna. little foraging antenna. Yeah, this thing has got... Oh, it's even got... Yeah, it's got the pipe lights too. Nice. Very nice. This might be where it will behoove us to do our own trailer work. But I think what I'm going to do... Will the lights stay on? I think I have that ready. Set up. Yeah, we'll leave the lights on. I don't think that'll chew up too much battery. And let's go dump our trailer. This might be smart of me. I rarely go the smart route, but I'm going to do the smart route if it helps. Yeah, look at that beam. The beam of glory. The beam of victory. I am very well known around these parts for my insanely talented night driving. I say that with, obviously with, you know what? Where does this road take us? Where does this little gizmo, these little 2-track take us? Well, that's not fair. That's kind of dead end, not fair. Does it spit out over here? Oh yeah, here's a 2-track right here. Right here. Let's go inside. Maybe see it a little bit better. We'll try and go this route. As long as I see the beam, we'll make it. Where'd the beam of victory go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I extended my my mod selection on American Falls a little bit. Had a few mods come out here on Monday. I'm recording this Monday night, of course. And we had several mods show up in the mod hub. And one of the mods that I saw that I thought, actually, look at that car still there. That car is always there. Something's going on. Drug deals or something. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of freaking me out. Ooh, got a little Lucy in the front there. But there was a trailer that came out that I nabbed for us. I think it'll make a nice match to our Chevy. It's not super cheap. It's like 26 grand, but it holds like 16 bales. It's an auto load. I'll show you here in a sec. See what y'all think. We can even do color matching, which is kind of nice. You know, maybe do a little Chevy orange color matching. Yeah, the likelihood, let me see here. I know we usually went in by the gas station, but I think we can get in on the far side this time. We're going to try it. We're going to skip going down that route. We're going to cross the river, the little stream. I don't know if this is really a river, but I guess it's a river. Why not, right? And we're going to cut in through here. We're going to see if this little 2-track-em will let us into the farm, or if Lancyboi gated us off. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, buddy. That works for me. I like that. I like that way better. Nice. This is a nice little farm. I know it was a little bit more expensive than our farm, but this wouldn't be a bad one to pick up. We're going to give this small fermenting silo a little more work to do. Now that I'm thinking about it. So under the low loaders, it's got this module 4. Not really sure why it's called module 4. I guess call it what you want, right? It looks like a really standard flat deck trailer that you would see in my neck of the woods, probably in a lot of areas. Nothing fancy. Pretty simple construction, I would say. But you can do auto load extreme capacity, and you got all these nice things that you can auto load. If you go normal capacity, 150 bales are 8. But if you do extreme capacity, it bumps them up to 16. That's kind of nice for the price and whatnot. And you don't pay extra for the extreme. So if extreme is the same as normal, what do? We always go extreme. And of course we can do color matchy-matchy. And it's got even a little decent selection of tires. Like, I kind of like the bigger tires. I think it gives it a nicer, leveler line myself, rather than the low loaders. I think it'd be worth doing that. But yeah, I think that would make a nice trailer for our old Chevy. And the auto load is, of course, a bonus. I like auto load. Most of the time I like auto load. There'll be occasions when I just kind of feel like, taking it easy, Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. You don't something, but you can't win. I guess you'll never come here again. Brad, where are you going? So take it easy. Oh, help me out with who sings that. Well, I've been driving down the road trying to loosen my load. I've got several women or 7 women. Is it 7 women or several women? I can't remember. I can't even remember who sings it, let alone. I know one person who sings it, but he's not the original. He's not the original singer for it. I know. Oh shoot, that country dude. Oh, see, that's not going to help if I can't remember his name either. Liked him. He was a good. He's not really. You don't hear much from him. He was back. He was a '90s country singer. He did a remake of it. Man, I feel bad because I feel like that should be like a really obvious, like super obvious name. One says she's a friend of mine. Oh, that's gonna bug me. That's really gonna bug me. Well, we'll sleep on it, and we'll see if I can remember who in the heck that is. Let's get up at the old crack of dawn. Get an early jump start on the old day and see if we can't uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Wasn't really planning on rain. Rain's never good when you're doing this stuff. I don't know if it bothers... Does rain... Oh. Does rain affect foraging the same way it does harvesting? Then we also have the mud mod. And I will tell you right now, there's no question in my mind, this tractor trailer is not going to make it with the mud mod. I mean... It's just not. There's no possible way. I don't know why they don't pick this garbage up. The county refuses to pick up my trash. I don't understand why. There's nothing nasty in there. This is trash. Yeah, this isn't good. We're going to have to... Yeah, she's coming down pretty good, too. Get the thunder crackling. The thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. I went and saw Garth Brooks in concert. Let me take a drink of... Whoa! Let me take a hit of my AWB here real quick. If you'll excuse me. But yeah, he was probably one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life. He was just absolutely amazing. You know, even with, you know, sometimes you go see somebody, a performer, just because they're a performer, right? Where in the heck am I going? I have completely... Oh, okay, I do need to... We need to hang a righty. You know, sometimes you just go see somebody because even if you don't necessarily, like, love their music, they're just performers. Like, I would go see Barry Manilow. Not a big Barry Manilow fan, but he'd be great in concert. Oh, this is not good. This is not... We're all over the road. We're all over the... Oh, I got no control. This is not good. Let me get out of this field. I am ripping this poor farmer's field to shreds. Sorry. My bad. Wow, man, this thing does not steer worth a darn. Let's see how muddy it is. I bet our forage harvester is swamped. But yeah, there's people I wish I would have gone to see. I'm not even a big Elton John fan, but I would definitely see Elton John in concert. There's just different people I would see, even if I didn't really care for their music or weren't huge fans of their music. Garth Brooks, I enjoyed his music while at the time. Oh, we're digging in. But man, from an entertainer standpoint, he was just a blast. I'm really happy I had a chance to see him before he turned into... What was his alter ego crapola that he went through? I can't remember what his name was. I saw that. I honestly, when I first saw that, I actually thought it was like an April Fool's joke. Wasn't it like Chris? It was Chris something, right? Chris Raines or Chris... Oh, so bad. So bad. You know what we're going to do? We're going to drop this trailer. We're going to scoochie up our little New Holland. Poor little New Holland is getting pretty muddy now. We are going to wreck this Fent. Oh, we are going to destroy this poor Fent. Got to get the job done, right? Oh, she's not moving well. I don't know if this impacts... My concern is that this is going to impact yield, and if it impacts yield, look how droopy our spray is. Maybe that's actually right. Chris Raines, Chris Barnes. I thought it was a joke, and I thought, I just, and then when I found out it was like for real, I'm like, what happened to this guy? Did he get in an accident? Did Garth like fall off a bridge, or maybe a horse? Maybe he took a header off a horse, and this is what he came up with? That freaked me out. Totally freaked me out. But hey, man, you know, you do what you do you, you know. You do you. I just don't know how you take a career. I mean, the guy was easily, without even a second placer, the most famous, most popular, highest selling country star that went even into pop music. And maybe, why would you not? I don't know. Just, it was lost on me. I think we should be going faster than this. Let's see if our... Oh, no, that didn't work well. I hit the wrong button. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We got it. We're spinning out. I just want to see if the real working speed mod will... The fence doing pretty good for a muddy field. I'll give it credit. What credit's due. That trailer is digging in. Yeah, all right. Sorry, neighbors, but it is what it is. We gotta, work has got to continue. I'm hoping it doesn't hurt our yield, because my guess is if it hurts the yield, we may not complete the contract. I'm not sure. It's never happened to me before, but then again, I don't know how much foraging I have done in the rain. Trailer's digging down. Gonna return this back to the store, and they're not gonna be happy at all. We're not moving. I think we're stuck-ola. Let's see if this will help. There we go. Let's get a running start. I think if you get a running start, it helps quite a bit. I gotta take wide turns. This thing doesn't like to turn with this trailer or with the mud. Leave the lights on. Let's go do a little bit of a headland over here. Yeah, this working speed mod is working out nice. I'm surprised we're able to do as well as we are doing. Ooh, silage additive. This might have been a good... Uh-oh. This might have been a good one to do silage additive with. And I have silage additive, I just remembered, sitting over in that field, sitting over in the field by the store that I never went and picked up. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, it does not like this incline. Oh, she's struggling. We might have to go the other way. Let's go this way. Come on, girl. Oh, that's it. That's all she wrote right there. I think we're gonna have to go this way. It just does not like that incline right now. It doesn't like a lot of things right now, but that is definitely one of them. Yeah, she'll do better this way. Maybe. Wheels are just spinning. I got it to the boards. This has got to be rutting up this field. I don't know who owns this field, but they're probably not going to be super happy with me putting some serious ruts into it. I can see the guy right now. I think it's Michael. Is it Michael that owns this field? Michael or Jimmy or something like that? Yeah, Michael. He's out having his morning coffee right now on his deck, and he's like, well, I'm sure Brad won't be doing any foraging this morning with the rain being what it is. Looks over and he sees me ripping up his field like there's no tomorrow. Nothing like making friends wherever we go. Sorry, Michael. Got to get the work done, man. I don't get paid for sitting at home. Yeah. As long as it's not fighting a hill too much, it does all right. That mud is just going to town. Forage up some bushes and some grass while we're at it. This fence doing a pretty good job. I think it's doing better than, I don't know, what did we have before the Crone? We must have a few extra little horsies under the hood with this fence because I am beating the hell out of it. Oh man. All right, everyone, we're gonna call it good for tonight. I gotta get going. You all have an amazing Tuesday. Thanks for checking in with me. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I would certainly appreciate that, as always. Please subscribe if you haven't already. As always, you're welcome to join our Discord. You're also welcome to become a member of the channel. We have a multiplayer server. Whoa, little sliding action. We have a multiplayer server that Gen X has been kind enough to provide. And if you're a member, you have access to that. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow for some more mud-filled excitement. Oh, this thing is just not. We're just sliding. We're crabbing now. Yeah, she's not happy at all. All right, everyone. You take care of yourselves. I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.